Dire team ban.
All right, looks like we might be live. Are we live? I think we're live. We're live. Hi, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in. I am KotlGuy, and I'm here this evening to bring forward some amateur casting. Now, first off, this game is a little loud for me right now, so I'm going to go ahead and just turn down a small hair right there. So, thank you for tuning in. Like I said before, my name is KotlGuy. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring forward some amateur casting for you this evening. Very charismatic, amateur noob-tastic casting in this European Elite League game that I have the ticket for. So, I'm going to do my best here, and I figure we'll do a little picture-in-picture action so you can see me live casting the game. Keeping the old faithful strong and wearing the Kotl attire as always. So here we go, right off the bat. Quick bans laid out by the Naga Siren and the Lich. Now, thanks to this new 6.79 patch, you can tell Lich is now a factor to be messed with. Very frequent first ban now. I bet you can testify that to his new ability to deny creeps and gain experience. As long as you deny the creep outside the range of the enemy, not only will they be denied that delicious experience, they will also be going up against a Lich who is gaining experience off that deny. So free XP for Lich is very nice. It's very nice. Naga, always a powerhouse, has been a powerhouse to the game, a game changer itself. But it looks like Pretty Boy Swag, which is pretty much just the captain's role team, is going to go ahead and make a first pick Timbersaw, followed by a first pick Visage. Visage, you know, very common heroes, very common top tier picks in the game. Juggernaut second pick. This is looking like the last game I just watched. Believe it or not, last game I just watched, Visage and Juggernaut were the number 1 and the number 2 pick, and it worked out in their favor, and they actually won that game. Batrider, very common top tier pick, and Dota is going to be picked up next by
team ban.
Dire side. Apologies there. Just getting my roots settled in as we go here. Bans laid out. Death Prophet now. I feel like the Dire had enough. Last game, which I don't know if you were tuning in to the European Elite League and got to witness, but Death Prophet ran a train over them, and I guess they don't want that anymore. The Death Prophet picking up a nice buff from the latest patch. She gains more spirits, more damage, about 25% more damage with her ultimates. Very, very nice. So put that together with her already excellent set of skills and tools with the silence and the short cooldown nuke spam. It's very nice. As long as you don't, if you don't shut down this Death Prophet quick, she would roll out of control and take over the game very quickly, which I believe is part of the reason of what happened last time. But I think they're going to make a right choice this time. They go ahead and put the ban on her. They put the ban on the Nyx assassin as well. OD being banned over by the Radiant side, as well as Lifestealer and Luna. They're going to go ahead and they're going to pick up the Pugna as well. Pugna also being a lot more common of a pick this time. Now, if you obviously most of you are already aware, but if you're not aware, the gold per minute has increased. Now, obviously that is something that's great for all players of all roles, but especially for the likes of me and my support family. Support love the new gold per minute. Very nice, very nice. It's like getting a nice free set of wards after a couple of minutes. It's very nice. It's plus you get the the bounty from removing wards. Supports have rejoiced, I feel, in this latest patch. It's very nice. Pugna is now making an appearance more often in these games. It's nice. I love seeing the new faces in these captain's pick games. Sometimes you get tired of the IOs and the Batriders and the Alchemists and the Weavers, and that's why I particularly enjoy also watching these Elite League games. You get to see a lot of new faces and some of the old faces, the mid to top tier faces like Doom and like Earthshaker. This is very nice. Doom is always an excellent pickup. That Doom, that silence will shut down the likes of someone like Earthshaker, like Juggernaut, limiting them to just straight up damage. So I'm very curious to see how this is going to to work out here. And as you can tell, obviously Elder Titan's still a very top tier ban. And so let's see
10
here.
seconds remaining.
We already have a Timbersaw and Batrider.
5 seconds
both
remaining.
very good mid heroes, if you will. Batrider also versatile in the jungle as
Reserve
well.
time.
Same with Doom. So really, and there we go. Mirana also played well in the tri lane,
Radiant
played well in the
team
middle.
ban.
It's going to be hard to pinpoint exactly how we're going to see these lanes pan out for the Dire
Dire
side.
team ban.
I feel like we're going to see another nice heavy DPS pick now by the Radiant side. They're going to go ahead first and ban out the Shadow Demon. I feel like they're going to... The Shadow Demon ban must be... They're worried. They must be worried about the Dire
remaining.
countering their lineup already. Shadow
5
Demon is
seconds
very versatile.
remaining.
Got a lot of excellent tools. Great support.
Reserve time.
And it can only be better now after this latest patch. So this is exciting. Let's take a look over who we have playing this game. I guess that'd be nice to look over. Ryo Rose Dota. I believe he was the top
Dire team
NEL
pick.
player, so he's very good, very frequent mid player. Could be seeing him on the Timbersaw, the Batrider, even the Mirana. Look at here on the bottom, Omni Knight. A pickup of Omni Knight. Don't see that very often at all. Omni Knight, I feel, being a very mid to low tier. I could only imagine the recent patches helped him. Not going to see very often an Omni Knight carry. Very frequently more of
10
that
seconds
strong
remaining.
support role. Amazing ult, amazing setup, and of course Rubik, who's only better than ever. You know, lately that new Agnum Scepter buff has made him just fantastic. His now can steal your abilities within seconds. Truly a delight. Let's go ahead and we're gonna jump into the game here. It looks like Couch is gonna jump on Juggernaut just like last game again. KVH on the Visage, GB Crone, Pugna, but you know what? We're gonna save the introductions. We're gonna save the introductions for when we actually get to step into the game. So I want to invite you all to join me for this European Elite League game. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start things off by putting this to free, blowing
Prepare
this
for
off,
battle.
and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna throw up that right there. Here we go. Got the game underway right now. Radiant side. You're gonna see Couch on the Juggernaut. He's gonna go ahead. He's gonna take bottom. Very easily gonna see a. Well, this could be offensive. Offensive tri lane. He's gonna join Boom Shakalaka playing the Earthshaker as well as KVH playing the Visage. Radiant going to be pretty similar team as they did last time. Look at this. Zixus is going to go ahead and take his good old Omni Knight self to top off lane solo. Very interesting. Going to be very defensive with that, I'm sure. And oh, what a treat. We get to see GB Chrome sporting up the Pugna in the middle lane. This is going to be very nice. On the Dire side, you'll be running into Sela is going to be playing the Mirana in the top lane along with OSG Brignam, who's going to probably be in and out of the jungle pretty often, maybe stepping out in the top lane for a little gank action. Ryu Urbuzu is going to be stepping into the middle lane with his Batrider, very common, very top tier mid laner, and KB is also floating around that area with his Timbersaw. And finally, you're going to see Zishu as the Rubik. Be careful here. If Rubik gets telekinesis first, he's going to throw him on that cliff. He's going for it, and he's got it. There we go. Couch stuck up on the cliff. Very nice. He has no TP on hand. He is stuck. This is going to be quite the doozy. This is a game changer right off the bat. What are you going to do about that? We're going to go ahead and they don't even have a flying courier yet, but that's because you can't even get a flying courier until 3 minutes into this game. Very unfortunate. Oh, what a drag. Couch very upset. It's going to be very difficult for him to get out of this pickle. That's for sure. Without that courier delivering that TP, it's going to be kind of tricky. So I'm very curious to see how he's going to get himself out of this one. Meanwhile, they're just going to continue on. And unfortunately, this is going to be a big disadvantage for the Radiant team. Their big carry, their big DPS, the main man, the big squeeze is not here on the bottom lane. This is a real drag. But they're going to make the best of it for right now, and they're going to bit here. And Couch is going to go ahead and get settled in there. He might as well pull up a chair and rest up a bit. He's not going to be doing much right now. Alright, and Raiburza, he's going to go ahead. They're just going to play it out right now. I'm not thinking Pugna's going to have an easy time in this lane whatsoever. I wouldn't be surprised if Ryoborza is going to steamroll this one through. This is very, very, very bad for the Radiant team. Already a nice disadvantage there. And Mirana Omni Knight, I mean, on paper, I would have to say that even if Juggernaut was not sitting here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We got a courier. He's going to come to the edge. I'm really surprised the Dire's not going to be in the area to go ahead and scout this out and get a nice, delicious free courier kill. They're going to just let this happen. Is he not able to reach that? Oh, he is not able to reach that. Oh, no, no, no. This is an unfortunate circumstance. So, Couch. Oh, my goodness. No good at all. No good at all. And already, the Dire team taking advantage of this bottom lane. Timbersaw leading off the pack with top creep kills. He's got 9 and 2, but just like that also, Ryoborza is going to go to the top lane. He's going to pick himself up a haste, which is a huge advantage for a Bat Rider. I would not be surprised if he uses this and goes for a first blood right off the bat. Oh, here we go. They still see that Juggernaut's up there. I've been surprised that the Dire hasn't been pestering him more often. They could get an easy kill up here. They're going to go ahead and they're going to start whacking at him. But you know what? It might be for the best that they don't, because the longer they leave him up there, the less farm he gets. If they kill him, he can make his way back out. I don't know if it's necessarily worth it to kill him or not. I don't know, but they're going to go ahead and they're going to make the kill anyway. They're going to take the first blood, and it's going to go to Ryoborza, who's already going to give him an even bigger advantage in the mid lane. Pugna's going to try to get what farm he can while he's gone, but he's already back with that haste, and, well, by golly, you know, I don't know. I really don't know what to say. I feel like if they left Juggernaut up there, well, you know what? Maybe I'm not thinking hard enough. You know what it is? I felt like they might have played that a lot better than I give them credit for. They saw that it was about to be minute 3. They saw that they probably have the ability to level up the core and they get him out of there. So I figured what they do is they get one kill in before the chase has got to go. They're going to go ahead and make a jump on Pugna right there, and he's going to fall. This is going to be a landslide right now for the Dire team. They're really pushing it to the limit right now. They're taking advantage. Ryoborza is low on life, but he doesn't care. He has no threats, nothing about him right now. Rubik's hanging out behind him. He's going to go ahead and potion up, mana up, and he's going to be there. They might bait him out right now. They're going to bait him out. Here comes Visage going soul stuff. He's got to hit him once, but Rubik's right there. He's going to hit him with that tail. He's going to throw him back right there. Get back right there. You're not going to go, he says. Rubik is not allowing him. You shall not pay us. Couch, very frustrated as we can imagine, being stuck in that situation. He should have seen it coming. That's one thing you don't want to do. When you're going against a Rubik, you really don't want to be playing around those cliffs. That is dangerous territory for a Rubik. Very dangerous territory. He will throw you up. Timbersaw, very smart. He's going to go ahead and Timber Jam away from that. No problems right there. So big advantage right now for Ryoborza. But Pugna, he's saying, you know what? I'm not a pushover. You got to remember, maybe a lot of these players not very familiar with like to go up against a Pugna in the middle lane. He's got some interesting little tricks up his sleeve. That blast ain't nothing to mess with. Invisibility rune picked up by Ryoborza. He's going to go ahead and look for some sort of situation where he can get another kill on that Pugna right away. 2-0 is the score of the Dire leading over the Radiant. Cell doing the best he can to get some farm, but believe it or not,
Top is missing.
Crane's hanging in there. 21 and 3 is his creep score right now. He's making the best of it. He's got his bottle. And we got some action over here in the bottom jungle area. Timbersaw taking the creeps away, doing the best that he can to keep Juggernaut down. Couch trying his best to get back in this game. Very rough early start for him. He's going to see what he can do to really get his team riled up and back in this. Looking over here, the Omni Knight, 20-0. He's not doing much for denies, but he's trying his best to get some last hits in there. He picks up the magic wand. He doesn't want to let this Mirana bully him over, but she is. She's going to be pestering him. She's not going to allow him to go ahead. There we go. Got to jump on Bat Rider going for the Pugna. Go ahead and dodges right past that blast. Unable to live through the assault. Taking some hits from the tower, but he will take that trade. He gets the experience and the bit of gold right there. He's still winning that middle lane. Looking really sweet. Really nice for that guy right there. 3-1 in the score right now.
Tower is under attack.
For the Dire. Pretty boy swag is their tag right now. They're going to go ahead and they're throwing down the sentry. We're going to see if they can go ahead and stop any of these wards, but there's not any wards. Oh, I don't think it's quite far enough to reach this pool right here, and it's not. Trying to go ahead and he's trying to find the ward to stop this creep from spawning, but unfortunately it was not far enough. That one will see it. He will come around and find it right there. He's going to go ahead and take that out. and be able to get those neutral spawns back, because they're looking to get some double pulls. If you haven't noticed in this latest patch, the pull camp is now this tiny little weak pussy camp that could barely, you know, hold its own against a single stack of creeps. So ideally, on the Radiant team, you want to take advantage of doing a pull through to each of these camps right here and really denying the Dire from this creep. But they go ahead, they counter that ward, they'll be trying their best, but Timbersaw says, hey, I don't think so, buddy. I'm going to get in there and I'm going to make sure I harass the heck out of you before you do so. Doom is getting that nice, delicious farm in the jungle. He's doing alright. 392. Doesn't look like he's shooting for any quick Midas right there, unless it's sitting on his... No, just going to do, he's going to do a little fountain bottle action. A little aggression over here. We got Ryboris on the Bat Rider. He's got the lasso already. Grabs it up on the Visage and takes him down in a 1-2 punch thanks to his good friend the Timbersaw. 4-1 is your score. Leads for the Dire team. Not looking too good for the Radiant. They were buckled early. Couch being shoved up on the cliff right there. He's been in a bit of trouble, but he's trying his best to get back in it. Mirana in the top lane. Kind of has a bit of a free farm though. She's one of the last saving graces for this Dire team going against an Omni Knight. Trying to do what she can to bring her team back into this. Oh man, look at that. Ryan Borza getting those early kills, has gained himself some boots of travel. Opted for the boots of travel. I guess he feels that he's very comfortable in this game. Doesn't need to push too hard for the Blink Dagger. The typical pickup on a Bat Rider is going to opt instead for a boots of travel for extra mobility. And here we go, a little aggression by Timbersaw. But Zinx is here. They're going to go ahead and make a turn on him. There goes the heal for a bit of damage. Tries to link to a tree, but that tree ain't there, boy. You're going to have to keep running. Rubik's here behind, though. He's going to throw a Katelkin up to get that Earthshaker out of the mix right there. He's going to go for it. He's got another Timber Chain. No, he's not going to make it. The spin is off, and he will fall. Couch with a bit of redemption right there. Couch not happy about being on the cliff, and Couch going to go ahead and get the hit off on that Timbersaw. Got to try to get him back into this game a little bit right there. So a little bit of breath of fresh air there for the Dire team. Will it be enough to get him back in this game? We'll soon find out. Scylla is up here getting some nice free farms. She got the power treads pretty early. Delicious hair she's wearing right there. Raya Borza going against a 2v1 now. This Omni Knight. Give him a bit of harassment, but he's going to take his business to the top lane. He's going to find this haste rune. Let's see if he goes in and uses it to his advantage. Little do they know, good old Rubik's got that invis. He's coming in from behind. They're going to go on that Pugna. Lift him up, throw him down, bada bing, bada boom. Bat Rider falls. They're going to turn it right back on right now. You better run that Rubik. They're going to get you. Here we go. Little bit of Cripify action, and he falls. Alright, double kill by Omni Knight. You would have thought the early advantage has gone to the Dire this team, but it certainly has not. They are back in the mix right now. Omni Knight with the haste. He's going off on this Timbersaw right now. Timbersaw trying to make a run for it. Earthshaker says no, and with the heal, boom! Triple kill. Oh, that... My old friend Omni Knight. Indeed, that right, Couch. Game is salvage. What looked very promising for the Dire team thanks to that early advantage has quickly turned against them. 5-4 in advantage for the Radiant team. This game ain't over yet, boys and girls. It ain't over yet. Very nice. Very nice. Rubik's reached level 6. He's going to go ahead. He's picked up the Blade Fury. I don't know if he'll be able to use that too much in his arsenal. Boom Shakalaka doing very nice. Sitting back, he's been throwing up some pretty nice stuns. This Timbersaw, I don't know. He's been missing the mark a little bit. His mobility's off. He does have his mana boots. Mirana's going to throw out the ultimate right there. And the Bat Rider taking it to the streets. The streets of the Radiant team. Going to go ahead and farm the neutrals. Omni Knight in the area, though. He looks like he's going to try to go for a quick mech. Oh! Ragabuza got himself stuck! And Zigzus, that dirty dog, caught him right in the middle of the heel. Nice job. Very nice. Nice pickup right there.
I am in your debt.
Here we go. Arrow laid out by Mirana. It does land on Couch. Pugna there to stop him right there. Throws out the Nether Ward. Tries not to let them get any more action out of it, and he does survive. Was pretty close right there. Be careful though. Doom is level 6. He has that Doom right up his sleeve. He will throw it out on you. I think he has his eyes set on that delicious Juggernaut. Will he go for it? The arrow is out. Just misses the back end of the Couch. If that would have landed, he would have gone. Quick heals up. There's the stun. Will she get away? She will not. 1-2 punch by the Couch ultimate. And here comes Batrider. Telekinesis up in the air. The spin is off the Blade Fury stolen area. They're going to get some hits off. His eyes does fall right there. And here we go. Dyer trying to make a turn for it. It's still a 1 versus 1. He goes ahead and he steals off the Omni Slash. Nice grab by the Rubik. Omni Slash. He's going to be saving that one.
Tower is under attack.
Looking for some mana though to use it. They're going to make a push and a little bit of advancement on this mid tower right now. It looks like the Radiant team. Oh, sorry, my apologies there. The Radiant team is going to go ahead and they're going to hang out. They're going to try to make a defense. They're going to make a defense here.
Tower is under
and
attack.
Are they going to hang around? We got a little bit of an action-packed middle here. There goes the Firefly. He does have that lasso. Bet he wishes he got that Blink Dagger now. Unfortunately, can't make much of it. He's only got those boots of travel. There goes the Flame Break. He's going to grab that lasso. Nope, will not be able to grab the lasso. Thanks to that repel by Omni Knight. Very well job. Well job right there. And I think they're going to go ahead and they're going to split from here. They're going to... Marana's going to take her business to the top, do the best she can to get some farm, secure, get back in this game pretty good. And the Radiant hanging out. There's a nice stun by Earthshaker. The spin is off. They're going to go spin, but it will not be enough. Will he have an Omni Slash? He will not. Lift in the air, thrown down. He still has that Omni Slash. Is he going to go for it? Boom, boom, boom. Yes, he does. Oh, my goodness. Very nice. Oh, laid off by Zinxis. Zinxis on the Omni Knight. He is playing an all-star game right now, that Omni Knight. And I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's the unfamiliarity of playing against an Omni Knight very often, but he's doing a great job laying out the repels. He's laying out the blessings very well. Probably taking his business bomb lane. Going to try to do what he can to get the farms going. So...
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
Interesting game so far. First you had the Juggernaut being stuck in the lane, going strongly in advance for the Dyer. Marana going for the arrow, but it's not quite enough there to catch the Pugna. But she will be spotted out by this Visage. She's going to make her way out of there right now. No harm, no foul. Zinx playing rail. He already picked up that mechanism. He has an illusion, or not an illusion, sorry, an invis in his bottle there. Very nice, and look at that Necrobook. Oh,
Radiant's middle tower
Necrobook
is under attack.
Necrobook, very, very strong pickup in this new 6.79 patch. Thanks to the, you can no longer Midas or take over those Necrobook creeps. So Necrobook, what used to be a burden, lay out those Necros and instantly they're taken away by the enemy team and easily counterable, is no longer easily countered anymore, and now a very, very strong tool, especially for a lot of the supports, giving them all the stats they need and just a great amount of pushing power, especially on a hero like Pugna. Probably now a top tier pickup on Pugna. It's very, very nice. Combine that with your Nether Blast,
top tower is under
and
attack.
you have all the tools you need to take down some towers. But with that said, only one tower taken. Only one tower taken by the Radiant team. Red War's dancing around the bottom lane. I bet he still wishes he had that Blink Dagger. Unfortunately, he's just got those shiny new red shoes. He's going to be moving around with just that little extra mobility. Looks like Rubik's picked up the healing ward, so they're going to go ahead. They're going to try and make a defense on here. On the bomb lane. And we'll see what happens. Marana's got her ult ready. She's got a TP ready, so be ready for a converge here. But it looks like the Radiant's going to take their business to the middle lane right now. Going to thwart back. There goes the aerial. Just misses. Right behind Pugna. Just not enough there to get him. So, 9-5 now your score. Advantage for the Radiant team. Did a really great job taking an early disadvantage and pushing it forward. There's a stun off on KB. Gets the Timber Chain out of there. He's got to throw the shock up and try to slow him down. Will it be enough? There goes the drain by Pugna. There goes the last second Timber Chain. He barely pulls himself out of there. And the late ultimate by Marana, but oh, I would have thought that Batrider might take advantage of that ultimate, but you know what? He's not going to find anyone, and man, that Timbersaw escaped with just a nick of life. They're going to make a push, though, on the bottom lane. Doom goes ahead. He gets the last hit on that tower. A little extra delicious gold. He's picked up his Shadow Blade. Always an excellent pickup on Doom. A lot of people like to call it the surprise motherfucker when he pops up and pops that Doom on someone. You don't see it coming. You're already out of the game right there, and I would strongly bet that Doom, his main target, is going to be this bad boy right here, Omni Knight. Doom on Omni Knight. It's going to render him to a little next to nothing. Without that ult, without that heal, Omni Knight don't have much to offer. So I can bet you that that Doom is going to do what he can to really get that ultimate squared away. Because you got to put yourself in the situation. Are you going to repel yourself so you can use your ult? It's a good choice. Or are you going to repel someone like, oh, I don't know, Earthshaker, who's looking to pick up his Blink Dagger and blink in and cause a ruckus? Are you gonna repel your carry, your Juggernaut, so he doesn't take too much burst, doesn't get lassoed? A lot of this game is gonna ride on this Omni Knight, believe it or not. Alright, they might make a push here on the top lane. There we go, we got the stun off, we got the blast on the Mirana. She's gonna look for the leap, but she doesn't have it! 10 seconds for the leap, she's gotta get out of here. Omni slash off, and that's gonna do it. 1-2 punch, but there we go. Baron for Bryce, the last one around that cliff. Segregate him from the group right there. Pugna stuff on the cliff. Throws up the ward to try to do a little bit of damage, even though he's out of the battle. Can't stop Pugna like that. He's gonna take some hits. The blast misses on the Bat Rider. And there we go. Omni Knight gets the kill right there on the Timber Saw. Believe it or not. It's really hard to keep track of this battle. Flying up and down all over the place. Omni Knight trying to go ahead and slow down this Bat Rider, but with those boots of travel, you can't slow down that Bat Rider. 2-for-2 trade, pretty even. Let's go ahead and take a moment here to check over the EXP. Slight advantage, 3,000 EXP lead for the Dire team, and about a 4,500, 5,000 advantage for the Dire team. So Dire still in this. Still holding their own, doing a great job right there. And they're going to go ahead and we're going to go back to the farm phase. Doom hitting himself back in the jungle right now. He's holding on 1,200 gold and got that Shadow Blade. Mirana. Power Tread, she's going to be looking to go ahead and get that Diffusal Blade going underway, which is going to be very helpful, especially against an Omni Knight. If you didn't know already, Diffusal Blade is Omni Knight's one of Omni Knight's worst enemies right there. Instantly removing that repel ain't gonna matter too much, so they're gonna look to try to shut down that Omni Knight even if he repels himself. One Diffusal, one Doom, and you're out of there, sir. Pugna, level 1 Necronomicon. Pick up his mana boots. He'll probably look to expand that Necronomicon as quick as possible, but it's not gonna be enough yet. Juggernaut's got his drums, got his phase boost, trying his best to get back in this. Should have a little more farm by now, but you know he's doing the best that he can to consider his guy. Obviously, the medallion picked him on the Visage. They might look for a good opportunity to get an early Roshan kill in if they can, if possible. Dire team going to go ahead. They're going to TP top. They're going to try to shut down this push by the Radiant team. They're trying to push it forward. They're trying to take these towers. They got to get these towers. They got to get this money. They got to get Pugna the gold for the Necro book. The tower's so low. There goes the stun. Is it enough to deny? Not quite yet. There goes the ultimate by Mirana. They're going to try to set up some plays right here. And from behind, better watch out right now. We got the Timber Saw Mirana. They're going to go for a flank. This is going to be a flank on the top lane right now. Another ward is laid down. Here we go. They may have gotten the tower. Is it worth it though? The Doom is laid on Jug. He's going to run away, but he's going to get caught off. There's the shotgun laid out. The arrow is off. They're going to get rid of that Nether ward right away. There goes the Earthshaker stomp. Boom! Takes out the Pugna right away. The Omni Knight is falling as well. They're going to quickly grab him. And was it worth it? Was it worth it to get that tower? The flank action, the quick reflexes of the Dire team. They're going to push for this all the way. Boom shakalaka. Laying out the stun, trying the best to go down, but is it enough? Oh, goodness. Jug comes right back in to get a swift punch to the nutsack, and so does Earthshaker. Wow, 4-0. It was not worth it. The greediness to get that tower, the Dire did a great job of baiting it in. They knew that the Radiant was thirsty for that last hit. They wanted that tower so bad, but it was not. Oh my goodness. Jinxes falls once again. And my oh my, another back and forth. My goodness. So, I bet you can imagine here, this is gone. Yep, there we go. 7,500 near 8,000 gold advantage now for this Dire team. They have quickly taken this game in their firm little grasp. A slip up like that, you can't get too greedy. You gotta assess the situation. Now, let's chalk it up to this. I'm looking around right here. I'm not seeing a lot of wards. Now, that could be my inexperience on checking before to see if maybe they were counter-warded. Maybe the Dire team did a great job counter-warding, but I don't think so. I'm not seeing. I mean, Rubik might have counter-warded. I'd have to double check, but without that vision, you can't see this this Dire team coming in for the flank behind you. It's not worth it. You don't know where they are. You can't make the push for that tower. It's going to cost you greatly. Now the Radiant is in a bit of a jam right here. They're going to try their best to get out of this, but right now they're too busy clumping up middle.
Tower is under attack.
They're going to go ahead and they're going to have to get this farming. Got that Diffusal Blade. Has that Yasha as well. She's sitting on some very nice farm right here. They're going to try to make a convergence on her, but she already knows something fishy's going on. She's got that map where she leaps in there, does have the TP, it comes off cooldown. She's going to get out of there, so nothing's going to happen with this right there. Radiant team, look, maybe they'll turn this into a push in the bomb lane. They're going to try to get this bomb tower right here, I'm sure. But the Dire team, wow, my goodness. Where did that farm come from? Woo! Look away one moment. One moment. This boy already got a Blink Dagger, a Force Staff, and a Mask of Madness. So, laugh in my face, why don't you? Mobility is your best friend. Here we go. The ultimate laid up Miranda. They're going to defend this. They're not going to let them. They're going to try to do this one more time. And if they get a big turnaround here, I wouldn't be surprised if it's GG. The arrow's laid out. There goes the stun. The arrow lands on no one. Juggernaut stuck in the trees thanks to his old friend, the Earthshaker. And the Miranda manages to pick off the Visage. Sorry if I missed that right there. And they're pushing forward. They're pressing on. They're going to find this ward. They're going to take it out quickly. The Juggernaut not going to be able to do much about it. He does still have Omni Slash, but it's not going to be enough. Without that Visage there, this 5 vs 4, the Dire team, they're gonna disperse through this jungle. Oh no! Ziggs eats an arrow right in the ass right there. Look at the shotgun, quick burst of damage, and he's not even able to cast anything on himself. There's another pick off. Not looking good at all. Not looking good at all for this Radiant team. The Dire squad stepping forward, stepping the game up. My goodness, they're gonna go ahead. They're gonna take over this jungle. They're not gonna allow the Radiant to try to get back in this game whatsoever. The Radiant has got to look for a very, very nice pickoff to really get themselves back in this game. Hence the pickup by the smoke, by Juggernaut. He's determined they've got to get something going here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Necronomicon on Juggernaut. Necronomicon on Pugna. Their best shot may be to just go ahead and get a pickoff and quickly push this down. But the Dire team, they got other plans. They're going to take down this Roshan right now. They're going to use the momentum they have. They're going to use that momentum to push it forward. They're going to take the Roshan. I would assume this agency is going to go to Mirana. The Batrider bought back. I'm sorry, I didn't notice if he got killed right there. Maybe he killed himself. My apologies. That's where the amateurness comes in this evening, ladies and gentlemen. But here we go. Uncontested, easy, quick off Roshan. The Radiant's going to hang in the area, but they're not going to be able to do anything about it. But they are going to push in. They're going to scout out with Necrobook. They're going to try to get the last hit. It was not enough. The Aegis was picked up by the Mirana, and they're going to try to turn this around. Another ward's down is doing a little bit of work, but the stun was laid on the Omni Knight. Too much burst damage. Not enough to get out the ultimate. Not enough to get much else going. And just like that, it is turning around for this Radiant team. They're going to push in right now. 2% to get the damage, but it's not enough. The shotgun laid out, and they go ahead and they take down that Pugna as well. They're turning it. They're turning the Visage. They managed to get root, but it's not. There we go. Boom, shakalaka down for the count. 4-1 is the trade-off. They're going to go for the bird. No, they couldn't get the last hit right now. Juggernaut being let in. Oh, there it is. They TP'd to the middle lane. Juggernaut way out past far, and it's not enough. Just too many battles lost. Too much greediness. They should have let the Roshan just fall. They needed to wait and have the appropriate time to really get something going, but it wasn't enough. That battle top lane, the greens for that tower was just too much. They lost too much, if you will. But at what cost? It wasn't working. Very well played. Very interesting game. It wasn't going so good for the Radiant at the start. The Juggernaut being shoved up on the cliff, being way out of the early game. But then they came back. The Omni Knight was just the Zinxes. He had the triple kill. He was trying his best to salvage the game, but they just didn't come together enough. They didn't have the map awareness to really see what the Dire were cooking up. And when they tried to go for that tower, they just simply swooped in and cleaned them out. And that led to another team wipe clean out. The random arrow on the Omni Knight to get caught. It just wasn't enough. They managed to catch the Omni Knight. They managed to burst him down. The Diffusal Blade was not enough. They really shoved him down. And when you only have Omni Knight to really bring your team together, one item like a Diffusal Blade, I feel is just it's gonna turn the game real quick. And well, the Dire had it, and they won it. I want to thank you very much. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna look out for another game, but I'm gonna stop the stream until I get in another one. So I appreciate you guys all for hanging out with me. Where the hell my mouse cursor right now? My mouse cursor missing. Anyways, I'm going to stop the stream. I'll fire it up when I get in the next game. Please feel free to hang around. Please feel free to follow. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next game. Thank you very much.